Egypt, a nation with an iconic history and a growing future. After years of unrest and revolution, Egypt has begun a period of regrowth. While the expansion of the Suez Canal and the diligent efforts of the Egyptian government have improved Egypt's economy, there is still a lot of work to be done. As reported in international statistics, those whose income does not cover their basic necessities are defined as living in poverty. Poverty is classified as earning less than 14 Egyptian pounds per day, which is less than $1.82, while those living in extreme poverty in Egypt earn less than 11 Egyptian pounds per day, or $1.40. Over a quarter of Egypt's population of 87 million people are living under this poverty line. Reports indicate that 7.5 million children are vulnerable to falling into extreme poverty, with the majority living just above the poverty line. The PALLET Project began in 1997. The idea behind it was to help our brothers and sisters in Egypt. The question was how. How to take from the blessings we experience in America and offer that to the underserved in Egypt. And that's how the project began. The project now sends 6 to 7 containers to Egypt a year, filled with approximately 120 tons of clothing and supplies. Beginning with the efforts of just one person, the PALLET Project has grown tremendously over the years with the generosity of the LA Diocese and the support of Santa Verena Charity under His Grace Bishop Serabion of the Coptic Orthodox Church. The process of shipping a container to Egypt begins with you. You can collect the items around your home that you don't use but would mean a great deal to those in need. After packing your excess clothing, shoes, and supplies into bags, you can take them to your local church, where the servants of that church will store the donations of their congregation. Servants from the PALLET Project travel from church to church around the diocese, collecting your donations and storing them in warehouses, until they assemble enough items to send in a container. If you'd like to donate money to the project, your donations can be used to purchase discounted items from local auctions, such as chairs, tables, furniture, refrigerators, hospital equipment, wheelchairs, walkers, sewing machines, children's toys, and senior supplies. An electric compactor is used to pack the donated and purchased items into the container. To maximize space, this compactor can compress approximately 120 items, about 120 pounds, into a pallet of 2 cubic feet. Each container can hold more than 400 pallets, which adds up to about 20 tons of clothing and supplies. On average, the PALLET Project sends 6 to 7 containers a year, costing around $60,000 to $70,000. But surprisingly, the cost of one container is only 5% of the total value that container offers. Once a shipment reaches Egypt, it arrives at Port Said or Alexandria. From there, the contents of the container are spread to all the regions in Egypt. Pallets have reached over 150 churches and 30 nonprofit organizations of all religions and denominations. The churches receiving pallets create working opportunities for their community by paying those in need to open the pallets and separate the contents. The clothing in good condition is then washed, ironed, and put on hangers for a priest to deliver to the families living in poverty. Also, to help low-income families, the churches organize festivals to sell costly items at a low price. The funds from these festivals are then given to the families living in poverty. Currently, the Pallet Project serves around 120,000 people in Egypt a year. With your help and generosity, we can reach our goal to send 1 container to Egypt every month. This will provide clothing, shoes, furniture, and supplies to 250,000 people in Egypt per year.